So, in this sea of terrible news, we have what I think is ding dong the witch is dead type of stuff. Doge seems to have been quietly shut down since taking over at the start of the year. It hasn't been a full year yet, and there's rumors, or I say rumors because there's another article that might contradict this, but Doge has seemingly been confirmed to be shut down. Um, Elon left. There was some possible friction that was going on. And then now there's people like the personal management director, Scott Kapoor, who said that it just doesn't exist. So we haven't hit a year yet. There's been more to the deficit that's being added than there have been cuts. There has been no real fraud found. So is this by any metric a success? I don't think so. I don't think they give a shit. Doge seemingly came in to slash stuff, and the stuff they slash seemed to not really be this woke agenda mindset. And even if it was even worth it, like you're cutting pennies and then adding trillions, which the Trump administration in its first year added, I think, 2.2 trillion. So what was it all for? Now, this article states that the Doge team hasn't really had much to speak about it. Um, it's basically some of the former Doge people moving on, Elon obviously being gone. But then, just from the New Republic, there's this article that states that Doge is continuing, maybe at a lesser capacity, but it's claiming that there's still operational despite reports the agency has disbanded. In a post on X Monday night, the account called Reuters article reporting that our agency doesn't exist with 8 months remaining on its charter fake news. As usual, this fake news from Reuters. This post read, President Trump was given a mandate by American people to modernize the federal government and reduce waste, fraud, and abuse. Just a week, Doge terminated 78 wasteful contracts and saved taxpayers $335 million. We'll be back in a few days with regularly scheduled updates. So they're saying all of this. They're saying the Reuters article is bull. They're claiming to be alive. But it seems to have been taken over by this Office of Personal Management. And just like the other article verified, is that they're moving on. Those people are moving on to that. So if you want to be a hard ass, I guess you can say, like, well, dude, like, no matter how you spin it, it is not the same Doge that we came to think of. Also, Elon isn't there anymore. Like, he's not in that capacity. So I just don't know how you would still call this the same Doge that we knew of in the end. Like, it's definitely changed to the point where it's unrecognizable, right? Are they still doing the same job? I guess that matters. I mean, we don't know, because even when they were Doge at its full capacity, they were cutting stuff like research and cancer and shit. It wasn't like they were cutting woke agenda mob stuff and saving people money. And then at the same time, while this is happening, they're throwing how much money, at the deficit with the big beautiful bill. Like, it just didn't seem realistic. But what I want to do, ideally tomorrow, follow my Twitch, I'm gonna go through the Doge stuff and just see if they did in fact cut anything worth noting. I initially researched the Doge stuff and found nothing, but hey, there's some time that has been passed. I still see no fraud. I still see no real receipts. They'll say, like, we cut this transgender research, and it's like an ovarian cancer, research that, contains information from people who are cis and trans. Just like any science should do, you should have an array of different sources and surveys and subjects. So, it was all bullshit. But hey, maybe time has passed, and I want to go through an extensive research stream and just break down the, cost versus budget to see if there was a return on investment. I don't know if that's the case here with Doge, especially seeing how like not transparent it's been. There has been no fraud that's been found, so it just seems like an unsuccessful mission. But I wanna take the time to see if it is or not. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Follow me for tomorrow on my Twitch, and we'll go through it, but right now it just doesn't seem like there's really anything to believe from them, given that it's so inconsistent and they're really not finding anything even when they're full capacity. So I don't believe it. I don't trust them. I don't give a shit. I just can't wait for this administration to be over. But it is what it is. Well, thank y'all. Follow my Twitch for the extensive Doge research tomorrow. Okay, bye.